And this big field stand well. They're set for action. And in fact, they're off. And one of the first to go was Dash On from the inside gate. Angel's Point was away well. Isla Breeze also away nice and handily here on the outside. Going forward, Enchanted Miss as they race over into the back straight. And coming across is Bend It Like Bex, but is really having to work hard to try and find a spot up near the speed. It's going to look for the front, Bend It Like Bex. Rider looking down to the near side. Now gets ample opportunity to come across and find the rail. Bend It Like Bex from Cannot Stop. Isla Breeze taken hold of. Parks in behind them, finds the toe ball of the favourite. Over on the outside, Angel's Point progresses on, but 3 deep from between horses. Next, Thomas Henry. And down on the inside behind those, next of all, is Big Man Zor. They're followed further back in the field, Enchanted Miss. When they go up now to the top of the course at the 800 mark. Over on the outside behind those, then He's Not All There, forced to cover extra territory. Star Assault, Dash On, right back in the field. Savienne's back there, followed by Lucifer's Lady also. And right back there as well, out of its ground, is Hansel as they come to the 600 metre mark, near enough to the tail. Thinks She Sparks is back there, one of the last of them coming to the turn. 450 to run. Over on the inside, Bend It Like Bex. The favourite had to work for the lead, got a little breather. Cannot Stop is running second on the outside. And then Angel's Point, who's done a mountain of work. Thomas Henry under hard riding in behind them. Followed Star Assault down the outside. Enchanted Miss putting her mind on the job. Cannot Stop comes out after Bend It Like Bex, but here comes Enchanted Miss. Enchanted Miss on the outside with 100 to go. Looms up, hits the front, getting through Savienne late. Enchanted Miss, though, in front and holds on. Enchanted Miss beats Savienne. Bend It Like Bex fought back for third. Down the outside, Lucifer's Lady, followed by He's Not All There close up. Then Hansel making ground. Star Assault, Big Man Zor, Thomas Henry further back in the field. And they were followed home by Angel's Point. Then came Think She Sparks, who finished well back. Cannot Stop, pulled up really abruptly, is amongst the last to salute the judge, and back with it in actual fact is Isla Breeze. Enchanted Miss takes out race number 3 for the day, number 10, the Per Encanto mare, handled by Cass Martin, patiently handled, very well handled by Cass, and has defeated 11 Savienne, Clint Johnston Porter. You'll find that Bend It Like Bex, Holly Noddle, having to work for the lead in the first 400 metres, battles on into third placing. Fourth will go the way of He's Not All There. Enchanted Miss certainly looked luckless at her last run. She got caught up in traffic down on the rail. No such issues today though, and she worked her way to the outside and has gathered them up with a furlong to go, coming away to win it. By Per Encanto, she's out of a nice mare, Moonlight Bay, who was a winner from 12 to 2300 in her career. Owned by Peter's Investments. Enchanted Miss, lightly raced, trained by Michael Grantham, and a lovely ride by Cass Martin. And Savienne second by Savabeel, a 3-year-old filly from Style by Design, a daughter of Ifrage, prepared by Luke Fernie. Clint Johnston Porter, owned by Luke. GJ Flay, Mrs M Flay, B Flay, Neil Irvine at Rapid Equine. Also Greg Sky Bond, Hahn Racing. And in third place was Bend It Like Bex by Rommel from Not Just a Pretty Face for Bellis, the Beckham Syndicate, trained by Luke Fernie, written by Holly Noddle. Fourth, 6 long neck, short neck margins in 1:42.91. The Key Clean Handicap race 4. Back to 1,000 metres for the next of the day, 10 after 2. No scratchings to come there. As we take you back to Lockie, that's a lovely ride by Cass Martin. And to get home on this mare this afternoon, and she was pretty unlucky at her most recent run.
Thanks, Darren. Nice way to begin the career of Enchanted Miss. She's had to wait a little while to get in the winner's circle for the first time, but today is her day as winning owner Bob Peters joins me now. Bob, well done here, Enchanted Miss. She didn't have a great deal of luck last start, but aided by a wonderful ride here this afternoon, she was able to get the job done.
Yes, it was good, and Cassie rode her well and got her into the position we wanted her. It was good to see, and you know, it's the Per Encantos are more sprinting types than staying, but I've been trying to get this one up over a bit of distance because of the mare. Moonlight Bay was a very good mare. If Dreamaway hadn't been around, she'd been really good.
Darren was just alluding to the fact that she won over 2,300 metres. Were you hoping that she'd run out the mile, or were you really expecting that she'd relish this rise in trip?
No, I've been thinking she needed ground, this one. Yeah.
So I suspect from here you continue to head out in trip and go out to 2,000 metres in starts to come?
Oh, we'll have a look at that. We'll see about that. That'd be a bit of a jump, but we'll, she's coming along quite well, and she had, quite a few times she's been caught up and didn't get a good run, so it was good today to see her get a decent run.
Looking forward to the Belmont Guineas come the weekend, like clockwork. She was very, very good last start.
Yes, it'll be unusual for her to get 1,600, though. I think that's the extreme choices don't normally do that. They're sprinters, but we'll see.
So you're thinking that she might be a query at the mile, but Westbound, no such thing. He looks like he'll really enjoy getting back out to the mile.
Yes, he'll definitely need the ground. Yeah.
Great insight. Well done here.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters after the win of Enchanted Miss, and that's a word of caution from Bob Peters. Obviously, like clockwork, she rattled home late over 1,400 metres last start, but the man who owns her is just a slight query on like clockwork come the weekend and the back end of the mile of the Belmont Guineas.
Yeah, I'm probably in the same camp from a form sense, Lockie, with like clockwork. I think that there is a chance that maybe she is too brilliant to be at her very best over the 1,600 metres, but nevertheless, I'm still very much looking forward to finding out there on the weekend in one of the best editions of the Belmont Guineas that we've seen for quite some time. I think, Locke, it's going to be an absolute cracking spectacle out here at Belmont Park on the weekend. We're about to catch up with Cassie Martin, and once she weighs in after the win here of Enchanted Miss, able to get the job done. It's been a stop-start racing career for this mare, who did spend a lot of time off the scene, but she's back in some good form, and she was able to get that first win on the board here today. Cassie, congratulations on what was a very nice ride and a tough win from a mare who was having her first start over the 1,650 metres.
That's right. She after last start, she was looking for that bit of ground, and she got that today.
Did she give you the feel last start, given she didn't have a lot of luck in running, that had you found that clear galloping room that she really would have let down well?
Yeah, that's right. She just needed that bit of room early just to get winding up and hit the line.
Looked as though you were happy to be quite patient with her today and not ask for her too early in the race, given she was on trial over the trip for the first time as well.
Yeah, that's right. And, I just wanted to track up and then come into the straight, just get some clear air and hit the line.
Looking forward to jumping on Red Rye once again later on this afternoon, who's in some pretty consistent form as well.
Yeah, that's right. She's been going really well lately and really keen to hop back on her.
Best of luck there, and congratulations on the win here.
Thank you.
There's Cassie Martin, and she continues to make the most of some wonderful opportunities granted to her by Michael Grantham and the Peters Investments team. But it's Enchanted Miss who gets the job done and breaks maiden status in taking out race 3 here at Belmont.